Good morning. This is Beth at PTSD Penguin. I hope you're all having a great day. Today I'm going to go over suicide and PTSD. As you all know, or don't know if you don't know, pay attention to the news, Twitch, Stephen Boss had killed himself last week with a gunshot wound, or with a gunshot. He always seemed to be very happy-go-lucky. He was a great person. He took care of his family. He always was smiling and helping others. So like with me, it shocked me when I read that. It's unbelievable. But anyway, it does happen. I will put a little side note on here. I'm not thinking about committing suicide. I'm fine. I deal with my PTSD. And I'm actually pretty happy right now. So please don't text me. Don't email me. I'm good. Okay? So first off, I'm going to go and give you the phone number for the suicide prevention number. It's 1-800-273-8255. They're available 24/7. So if you're thinking about committing suicide, or if you know of somebody that's very depressed or anxious or has PTSD, please give them this number. Okay, so to go over a few things with you today, suicide has risen by 8% in 2021, which is 47,286 people. Now, the factors in that are COVID, of course, depression, anxiety, and PTSD. Firearm-related suicides, 55%, and which is a 2% increase from 2021. So 2020-22, it's a 2% increase. People still are trying to deal with everything, and it still makes it difficult. Cases of anxiety and depression have increased dramatically in 2020 because of COVID. It's still going on. People did not know how to handle the lockdowns. They didn't know how to handle life that way. Everything was just caving in. They lost their jobs. They didn't know where money was coming from, and just being cooped up in their house. So that had a lot to do with the big jumps in 2021. And even today with the cost of living, people can't afford to buy food. People are losing their houses. So it's just gotten really rough out there. While rates of anxiety and depression seem to have decreased among U.S. adults after jumps in the first year of the pandemic, they remain higher than pre-COVID years. So even though it seems to have gone down a little bit, it's still higher than 2019. So people are still depressed, they're still anxious, and they still have PTSD. You just have to watch out for your friends and family, check on them, please. You know, this time of year, especially with Christmas and everything, I know I hate the holidays. Sorry, I'm Scrooge. I don't celebrate Christmas. I have no family or friends that around me, so it makes it hard. A lot of you are probably going through that too. A lot of family members have passed away, and it's not fun anymore. Anyway, 20% of people diagnosed with PTSD have attempted suicide. The highest rates they found is the people who are first responders, firefighters, police officers, and paramedics. I'm sure right after 9/11, especially in New York City, or any place that had people that were dealing with any of that, I'm sure it got a lot higher because, you know, that's a lot of things to go through. That's a lot of trauma to deal with. So the report of higher rates of PTSD, and there's an increase of suicides. So like I said, those are the people who were affected the most back then, and it's a lot harder for them to deal with. I'm sure they're still dealing with some of that right now. Civilians of more than 3 million people suggest that PTSD account for 3.5% suicides in women and 0.6% suicides in men. I was shocked at this. I don't hear of very many women killing themselves with guns. Most of the people I've known who have committed suicide, and yes, unfortunately, I do know a few, have all been men. So I'm not sure why the number is so much higher in women than men. Don't have any clue why, but it just seems to be. And 54% of suicides among people living with PTS were directly related to PTS and not anything contributing to it. So overall, if you know of anybody who's going through any of this, please contact them. Please check on them, especially during the holidays. I have a friend that I check on every couple months just to make sure she's all right. Just because she's alone, she has no friends and family. Just, people, be aware of your surroundings, be aware of your friends and family. Anxiety, depression, PTS is not made up in your brain. It is actually a disease or an illness that you have to deal with every day. It doesn't go away. You might on the outside look like you're fine, but in the inside you're being torn up. I know I have people that I talk to that are customers of mine at my job, and they tell me how anxious they are, depressed, and whatever. And I just want to make sure everybody's all right out there. This is a very hard time. It's not easy for anybody. I don't care if you're very, very poor or very, very rich. Right now is not a good time for anybody. So please check on everybody. Do what you can do. If you have to go see a doctor or a therapist or whatnot, please do that. Mental illness is not a joke. It's one of the highest increase of illnesses out there right now because of everything that's been going on. So from the bottom of my heart to you guys, please, again, the suicide prevention number is 1-800-273-8255. It's a 24/7 number. Please don't be another statistic. Take care of yourself, take care of your friends, and take care of your loved ones. It is the week of Christmas. It is the week of Hanukkah. So just, try to celebrate as much as you can. Do what you can and check on your friends and family. This is Beth at PTSD Penguin. Love you all and have a great day.